And I'm back with the Diamond and Pearl series, beginning with Majestic Dawn. Unfortunately, as you see here, I have nothing on this page. The only holo I have from the set is Fione, which I don't know why it's even a holo. Let it focus. There we go. Anyway, so sorry if there was a if you heard me talking when this video began. I thought that my camera had said recording, but it was still blinking the recording, which meant that it hadn't quite started recording yet. So I'll try to edit that out in post, but if there's a little bit left, then that's why. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything important. Unfortunately, in Majestic Dawn, I am missing quite a few cards. You're noticing I'm skipping many rows just because there are no cards in those rows. I'm trying to get as, well, you know, I'm trying to complete every single set ever. It's just very hard, especially with the middle sets. Right about here is where people actually started getting back into the competitive game, but not really. So what they ended up doing is they kept the good cards for themselves, and many of them, just because nostalgia, refuse to give up those good cards now, just because they loved the decks they made. Like their very first competitive deck, basically, included cards from this set. And then the smaller cards they tossed or traded away or otherwise did not keep. Getting into Legends Awaken now. So, long story short, it's very hard to get cards from the Majestic Dawn set. Legends Awaken, on the other hand, it's relatively easy. The problem is that there are 146 cards in this set. So that's really, really difficult, but it is fun to get all these cards. You know, if it wasn't fun, then I wouldn't try to do this. There are only a few other people on all of YouTube who have complete sets, and as far as I know, there's only 2 other people on YouTube who have an even more complete collection than I do. Of course, the Cast Meowth is most famous. She has a complete master set. One of every single card, including one of every single edition ever printed in a set. So, for the older Wizards of the Coast sets, it would include Unlimited and First Edition and Shadowless for base set. And then for the Nintendo sets, which were the E-Series and on, it's every single card, including the reverse. That's twice the amount of cards that I'm going after. I'm just going after one of each. I don't care if it's regular or reverse. For example, you see that Hitmonchan's reverse, but this unknown is regular. I don't care. I'm not going after the unknown reverse and the Hitmonchan regular. I'm okay with what I have. It's a more reasonable goal, and for my purposes, it's much easier to attain. I don't do huge trades through the mail, especially with people who only are looking for incredibly specific cards. Usually, if I make any trades whatsoever, it's usually I just pull a bunch of random cards out of my collection that I know I'll never use for anything other than trading, send it in a little box to someone, and they send like one card to me that I need. Usually a big card, but I have done smaller ones like just holos and even non-holo rares if they're worth enough. And of course, for commons and uncommons, I'm pretty convinced that for most of these, unless you guys, my viewers, have them, I'm going to have to rely on Troll and Toad and eBay and buying singles off of there and stuff. Which is unfortunate, but it's gotten to the point where I'm 2/3 of the way done with this collection. So I knew it would come to this point someday. I do have 2 level X's from Legends Awaken. Gliscor level X and Uxie level X, which is the final card in this set. So very happy with those. And now we're into the Stormfront. I was going to say Skyridge. It's not Skyridge, it's Stormfront set. This is the last Diamond and Pearl series set. After this, I'll be going to Platinum. So let's just go. But anyway, I knew it would come to this point someday. I really hoped that I'd be able to get all commons, uncommons, rares, and holos through trades and stuff. I quickly learned that that was not going to happen just because people don't have them. Even commons and uncommons from some sets are incredibly pricey, so people don't just have them lying around. They either never had them to begin with, or if they had them, they sold them or traded them away because they're just that good. So, I'm sorry for the shaking. My hand is a little unsteady today. It's fine. I'm not nervous or anything. I'm just, I don't know. My hand just decided not to wake up as of yet. I'll try to persuade it. Anyway, I have a complete page here, actually. So, basically, I believe, as of right now, I've traded with people at my league for everything that I can possibly get off of them. Plus or minus, maybe 1,000 cards. And if that if that sounds like a lot, that's barely, I don't know, 13% of my set, which isn't that much, considering I have somewhere at around 5,000. So even with another 1,000, I would be another 1,000 short, especially after Furious Fist releases. And I'm only estimating 1,000 cards altogether from them because, well, basically, I'm still including future sets that are released as I'm working on this. I have 2 level X's from this set, Dustmore level X and Machamp level X, and I have 1 shiny, Voltorb. So, that's pretty cool. And then tomorrow I'm going to start with my Platinum series. Anyway, I guess that does it for now. I'm going to continue my talk tomorrow, so if you want to stay tuned for that, then write in the comments, continue talk. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more.